Hi everybody, this is Dr. Donna Antar, and as you can see, this is our YES system for Youth Enhancement System, and today we're going to talk about Naära. And the Naära comes in either packets or a jar, and it doesn't matter really which one. And Naära means young woman, young beautiful woman, and that's from a tribe in Brazil. Well, what does that mean? It's because Naära is beauty from the inside out. And you know, all of that has to do with collagen, because collagen is, 70% of our skin is collagen, and 30% of our whole body is made out of collagen protein. So why is that so important? Well, it's so important because by the age of 30, you have fibroblasts, which make collagen. They're the cells that make collagen, and they're less than they were, 20 years ago. And what happens is, that means your body's making less collagen. We have less and less collagen as we get older. Well, now, I didn't mean older, I meant have more years. Because there's a difference between older and just having more years. And at Jeunesse, we have the Youth Enhancement System, and we have more years, but we're not necessarily older. So anyway, just wanted to get that across. Now, when you look at just the individuals, so you see a young woman from 20s to 30s, and you see the skin matrix below. You see collagen, elastin, and fibroblasts. Now remember, the fibroblasts are the cells that make collagen. And then the elastin is like a little knot or so that holds the collagen together. And you can see that there's a very high density. There's a lot of these collagen strands in the skin. And it's like a foundation. It's a scaffolding. It's what holds the skin together. It's what makes it elastic, and it's what makes it firm and not sag, is that dense collagen matrix there. Now, when we look at the second picture, and we see the lady in her maybe early 40s, or maybe early 50s, somewhere in there, we see less fibroblasts, less of those little purple molecules. Well, again, that's what I said before. When you have less fibroblasts, there's less of them to make you make less collagen because you don't have as many. Now, it's also because you don't have the building blocks, which is why taking collagen is helpful. So, but take a look at the scaffolding, that foundation I talked about. There's a depletion of pretty much everything. The elastin, the little dots of the elastin, and especially the collagen. There's not that high dense strands of collagen holding the skin up like a foundation or a scaffolding. And you can see that the reason, not the complete reason, but one of the main reasons why skin gets wrinkles is because of that loss of structure. So now the skin has no structure, bam, it can dip. And that's where that first fine line can come from. Now, the last picture, and this lady is either in her mid 50s, maybe early 60s, she could be 80, but the point is that now there's even less. There's less collagen. There's very low density of collagen and elastin. So the skin, although looks very nice, you can see the difference. And that difference is because now that little dip in the skin has even less support. And so the wrinkle gets deeper. This is, again, why that structure of the collagen is so important for the fine lines and wrinkles, and even here in this picture, the deep lines, because again, less collagen structure lets the skin drop and sag, and that's where wrinkles come from. So I want you to, just take a look at just the skin. Just look at the skin, the three next to each other, and you can see this huge difference between how everybody starts out. And again, this is a natural process. It is what's considered a natural aging process. But if we can help it, and we can and support the body's natural aging process, we can make a difference in how we look and how we feel, and also, by the way, how healthy the skin is. Because remember, the skin's the largest organ in the body. So how healthy the skin is. So just take a look at the first picture, and then you have less structure, so you get that fine line, and then you have even less structure, and you start getting deeper lines and more of the sagging component of the problem with the skin. And that is why taking collagen, and especially the hydrolyzed collagen, because it can get absorbed, is so important to maintaining this natural aging process to be even better. So as again, the collagen goes down, now you have all those things that go along with it. Here's the thing about collagen though, it's a huge molecule. It is just huge. So it's too big to be absorbed. So what do? That's why it's called hydrolyzed collagen. And that's because they take water molecules and they break down the collagen, and they break it down into bigger molecules, and then they take specific enzymes and they break those molecules into specific peptides. And those are bioactive collagen peptides. Now, these small peptides, they're smaller so that they can get absorbed, and they're lighter. They're what's called a low molecular weight. You can't even feel them, but they're very small and very light. That means they can get to where they need to go and help the body replace the collagen. Now, we get collagen from different vendors because of different markets in different countries. So you may notice a little bit of difference in the serving size, or how many servings, or how long, or the different studies, but all of these collagens are backed by scientific studies that show the great similar benefits. The benefits are all awesome, so it doesn't matter which one. So there you go. So that is for the collagen part of Naära. Now, we also had vitamins and minerals, vitamin C, B3, niacin, vitamin E, B12, zinc, B6, biotin, pantothenic acid, and this is really important, all the vitamins and minerals, because they play a role in working with the collagen that we're now taking internally, working with the collagen to assist the collagen in doing what we want it to do, get into the skin and do all of those positive things for us. So, for example, vitamin C. Vitamin C plays an essential role in the synthesis of collagen. So in other words, the body needs enough vitamin C to make sure we can make the collagen from the building blocks that we get with Naära. So instead of just assuming you might have enough vitamin C, we added the vitamin C to Naära. And there was even a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition that showed the higher vitamin C intake of a person, it was associated with a lower likelihood of wrinkled appearance. Now, I know it's science, so they have this tendency of making the sentence harder than it is. Basically, it means if you intake more vitamin C, you are more likely, like it's more common, that you have a less wrinkled appearance. So that is something very important about vitamin C. And it also not only helps the synthesis, but the absorption of collagen, which is obviously key because you can't make it if you didn't absorb it in the first place. So what's one of the other vitamins? Well, you have biotin. Biotin is amazing. Biotin is sometimes called vitamin H, sometimes it's called B7, and it's a cofactor. In other words, a lot of enzymatic reactions need biotin to actually work. That's what a cofactor means. Like all these enzymatic chemical reactions that happen in the body won't happen if you don't have biotin. And studies show that when you supplement biotin, you have, well, in people that have a deficiency in biotin, those people tend to have fragile nails, hair loss, and when you supplement them with biotin, you're going to get improvement in their clinical picture. So you get an improvement when there was a deficiency of the biotin. And how do you know if you have deficiency? I don't know. Do you eat perfectly? That's that's the way I look at it. It's hard to eat perfectly and get everything you need all the time. So again, we take no chances at Jeunesse. We put it in Naära. So what's the next one? There's vitamin E. Vitamin E is also called alpha tocopherol. Alpha tocopherol is an antioxidant. It's one of the main antioxidants, of your A and C and those kinds of things. And there is positive evidence of the effects of vitamin E in the cases of nail brittleness in people with eating disorders. So if people have eating disorders, they have a tendency not to have as much vitamin E as they should, and they will have brittle nails. And you get positive benefits of that when you supplement them with vitamin E. So again, collagen important and vitamin E important for nails. Then there's zinc, because remember I said vitamins and minerals. So zinc is a very essential mineral, and deficiency in zinc leads to problems in nail growth, in hair, in the sense that it just doesn't grow correctly, it's not shiny, it's not full. So again, when you supplement zinc, you help both of those. And it's really important, and again, just to make sure that Naära has everything it needs to work with the collagen correctly, we add zinc. Now, some vitamins just work together, and that would be like B6, B12, and niacin, which is also called B3. And they found that those vitamins in particular really promote and are supportive of healthy skin. Healthy skin is vital. Why? Because again, it's the largest organ in the body and it protects us from all sorts of things in the environment. So this is why these vitamins are important. And pantothenic acid, you may or may have not heard even of pantothenic acid. And it strengthens the hair bulb. And what do I mean by hair bulb? I mean the actual root of the hair, because if that's not strong, then you're going to be more likely to have broken hair, hair loss, and those kinds of things. But if the hair bulb is healthy and strong, which pantothenic acid supports, that's going to be it's going to be more healthy. And by the way, your texture of your hair is coming from the health of your hair bulb. So having good hair texture, easy manageable, all those kinds of things go along with also pantothenic acid. And again, so we add it to make sure. So those are all your vitamins and minerals for additional support to make sure our hydrolyzed collagen in Naära works the best that it possibly can. And we also put superfruits, blueberry, pomegranate, cherry, raspberry, acerola cherry, acai, and tangerine, and dark grapes. So what do all these superfruits do? They are amazing antioxidants, and that helps to protect the skin. And that's why you want those in there too, and that's why they're there to support all of the amazing ingredients in Naära. Now, there were studies done, and there was a study done with women ages 35 to 55, and it showed that one type of collagen increased skin elasticity up to 15% greater than placebo. And you can see that in the graph. Now, there was another study, again on this one type of collagen, or after 4 weeks, again 100 women, The other study was 69 women. This is 100 women, average age of 55. And here's what they saw. Look at those two pictures. You can see a decrease in the wrinkles around the eyes. Now, 4 weeks, again, after 4 weeks, 100 women, again aged 55, they showed that the collagen, the hydrolyzed collagen from Naära, helped to support a higher skin pro-collagen concentration. So the molecule before you get to collagen, and that concentration in the skin increased by 60%. And you can see that in the graph. Now, I like this slide because it shows see the little green, that's no collagen. In other words, you're not taking any supplemental hydrolyzed collagen. And then you can see so much more with the hydrolyzed collagen. Now, a placebo-controlled double-blind study showed that in 105 women from the ages of 25 to 50, it showed a significant decrease in their cellulite score. That's pretty amazing. And we mentioned before, don't forget about nails, because nails are less likely to chip, to peel, they grow better, there's healthier nails. And you can also see that from another kind of collagen, another hydrolyzed collagen, this time after 8 weeks, they asked in the study, the women, well, you know, I just want to say, not only women love Naära, men love Naära too, but in the studies, they do tend to use women, okay? So they asked these participants, women, if one, their skin was improved or better. Well, 68%, as you can see from the graph, says yes, their skin is improved and or better. Then they did a double-blind placebo-controlled study on women from ages 40 to 54, and those women drank either 1 serving or 2, because remember, for Naära, you can have 1 serving a day or you can have 2 servings a day. Perfectly fine. After 7 weeks, the women said, from 74% of the women to 81% of the women said their skin was better. And you can see from the graph that it wasn't necessarily the larger amount. So you don't have to take more, but you can if you want to. It does taste really good. The other thing is, what else can you do? Naära is awesome, but there's got to be something else in your lifestyle you can do to help your skin. Well, bone broth, olives, green vegetables, berries, tomatoes, beans, citrus fruits, avocado, so important, avocado and salmon with that good fat. Good fat is important and healthy. You don't have to not have fat, you can have fat. Sweet potatoes. So what shouldn't you do? Well, getting too much sun is obviously, I don't think I have to tell you it's bad for your skin. Processed foods, bad for your skin. Smoking, bad for your skin. Too much alcohol, bad for your skin. And even being sedentary, just like laying around, not so good for your skin. So what are the key benefits of Naära? It helps skin on the entire body appear so much smoother, more supple. It supports strong nails, and it helps to maintain really healthy hair. Also helps with skin moisture and hydration. You know, we're always told to drink more water, partly to keep our body hydrated and our skin hydrated. And Naära helps with that too, helps it to keep in that hydration. Helps with skin firmness, skin elasticity, as you saw in some of those studies, and decrease the appearance of fine wrinkles. You saw that in the studies too. Overall, Naära is beauty from the inside out. Thank you. Bye-bye.